Hey guys, it's me, Sonny, and today I want to talk about how to find your first doula client. Well, this may not be your first doula client, but to find another doula client. But specifically, I want to talk about finding your first doula client because it was difficult for me to find my first doula client, and I want to talk about it. So, you go to doula school, whatever school you go to, or you go to a course or training. It can be online, it can be in person, however you do it. You went, you learned some stuff, you took some notes. Now it's time to apply what you've learned, which is be a doula. So now you're calling yourself a doula, and you want a doula. You want to support someone. You have the information, you're ready to use it, and now what do? How do you find people? Well, like you, I was told, well, just tell people that you're a doula, and then all of a sudden your clients will be attracted to you. That wasn't my situation. I told everybody that I was a doula, and I didn't get any doula clients. I posted on social media, hey, I'm a doula now. Anyone in need of a birth or a postpartum doula, come to me. That's basically what I was saying. And I didn't find anyone. People would congratulate me. They would put a little like on my comments, on my stop. Don't mess with that. They'll put a like on my post, but that's about it. And so, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Okay, come here. Alright. So basically, they would put a like on my comment, and that's about it. So what happened was, originally, when I was thinking about becoming a doula, there were a bunch of pregnant people around. They're just everywhere. Friends, family members, everyone was pregnant. And I said this would be a great time to become a doula so I can help them out in their pregnancies. But by the time I got the confidence to actually be a doula, they didn't need me. They had their babies, or it was their first baby and they weren't sure about me being a new doula, working with them and all this stuff, and they couldn't understand what a doula was. And I would try to explain it to them, and they would be like, no. And so it was really difficult for me to become a doula. So, well, not to become a doula, but to actually doula. Do the action part of being a doula, not just saying that I'm a doula, just to actually be a doula. And so I got frustrated, and I thought that my schooling was a waste of money. And I said, this is just a waste of time. I don't know why I decided to do this. I can't find any clients. And then I joined, let's do this first. The first thing that I did is I joined different doula groups on Facebook. And I follow different doulas on YouTube and different doulas on Instagram. And I said, somebody has to know the secret of finding doula clients. So I followed them. In the groups, I told them, hey, I'm a new doula. How do you find clients? And basically, they're like, tell people that you're a doula. And I said, that didn't work. I tried that already. And then they said, well, next thing, are you in any directories? And I was like, what? They're like, are you in any doula directories? And I said, no. And they said, get in a doula directory. So I joined a directory called Doula Match. And I just got the basic plan. I got the free plan, which is basically you put your name up there and say that you're a doula, and that's it. Either birth or postpartum doula, that's it. And because I'm black, I also have the option of signing up for another doula company called directory called Sister Midwife, which is also, they have a directory for midwives and they have a directory for doulas. And I'm going to sign up for that one. I haven't signed up for that one just yet because I was still in my phase of, I won't ever find a client. Next is I updated my website. So as you guys know, I'm a massage therapist and a doula. And so when I have my website, it's just all massage stuff. And I realized, I'm a doula now. I should probably tell somebody on here that I'm a doula so that I can expand my services. So I changed my logo. It now says massage therapy, maternity spa, massage therapy, and doula services. So now people that come to my website regularly can see that I'm a doula. So the first things first is I joined groups on social media. It didn't necessarily help immediately, but I was able to connect with doulas that are more experienced than me. So that's the first thing I did. The second thing I did is join a directory. It depends on what type of doula you are, but for the most part, if you're a birth or postpartum doula, there's Doula Match is one of them. It's a bigger one. There's smaller ones out there, but that's the one that I feel is most popular. And then there's Sister Midwife if you're African American or any type of person of color. And then the last one I did is what did I do? The last one, the one that actually mattered. Oh, I changed her website. I let people know on my website, hey, I'm a doula. This is now part of my business. And also because I'm advertising on Google for my massage business, I'm also advertising my doula services on Google. So that's also something that I did. And then I started talking to people about doula work. So even if they didn't want me as their doula, I said, okay, let me just tell you about doula work. Let me give you some tips for your labor and delivery. Just free tips. And so I got 2 clients that way. Now you may say only 2 clients. Yeah, 2 clients. But that's because I haven't really been putting myself out there. But I got 2 clients within the first month of implementing all this stuff. So literally within a month, I added myself to a directory. Well, first I joined the groups, and I stayed in the groups for a little while, and they were giving me advice and all this stuff, basically telling me to talk to a bunch of people and let them know that I'm a doula. Change all my statuses change my names online to say doula in them. I didn't do that one. I just put it in my subheader, I'm a doula, as well as a mom and an entrepreneur. And they said to network with other doulas, so you can be a backup doula. That's another option. And also people recommended agencies, but I didn't choose an agency. I don't even know if there's an agency. I'm in Detroit, Michigan. I don't know if there's an agency around here. There could be. I just haven't heard of them. I haven't really looked for one either. But yeah, they recommend changing your name so that it has doula in it. Go to an agency and tell people that you're a doula, which really didn't help me out too much at all. But like I said, I also joined a directory, which I think helped. I got 1 client from a directory. The same month that I signed up for the directory, I think maybe a week or 2 later, I got a client from the directory, and that was Doula Match. And then I got another client off of my website, so that's how I got 2 clients. And then now my cousin is pregnant, and I'm going to gift her a doula service for her baby shower, or for her baby, at her baby shower. And that way, if any of her friends need a doula, they will see me as a doula that they can, consider doing an interview with. And if we click, I can be their interview. Hey, stop touching the TV. Sit down. Sit down. So now they'll see me as a doula, and they can, ask me any questions about being a doula and things of that sort. But I will recommend you get on a directory so people know that you're a doula. Not just your family and friends, because it's cute to say, oh, I'm a doula, and your family and friends will like and love your post, but that doesn't help you get any experience with their likes. Now some people may refer you. They say, oh, so-and-so is a doula, let me refer them. But that's rare. It's rare. I will say that. But do not give up. There's also clinics. There's women clinics that you can pass out your flyers to. But you got to have flyers to pass out in order to do that. Flyers or pamphlets. I think pamphlets are better than flyers. So pamphlets you can put in your purse. Flyers are so big and bulky, and most likely they'll be tossed in the trash. But get a pamphlet, informative packet, just telling what a doula is, how a doula can help the labor and delivery, or how a doula can help postpartum, or how a doula can help fertility, or how a doula can help with abortions, or however, whatever type of doula you want. I don't know what type of doula you are. You can be a fertility doula. You can be an abortion doula. You can be a bereavement doula. You can be a birth doula. You can be a postpartum doula. I don't know what type of doula you are, but whatever type of doula you are, in your pamphlet, explain that briefly. If they want to know more, they can call you for a consultation. Explain to them your pricing. If you have payment plans, put that in there, because a lot of people are thinking, well, I can't have a doula, it's so expensive. But people need doulas, especially people of color need doulas. Our lives are literally on the line. We need doulas. What else? I think that's about it. Also, wear clothing that says I'm a doula. Ask me about what it's like being a doula, or say doula somewhere on your clothing. That will start a conversation in public, instead of you just going up to a pregnant person saying, hey, I'm a doula, can I be your doula? Because they're most likely to be freaked out, like, what? No, that's weird. Because I did that. I did that before I joined doula groups, before I joined directory, before I changed my website. I went up to people in Target, in Walmart, in Myers. Well, Myers is a store in Michigan. It's like a grocery store, kind of like Kroger, but bigger. It's kind of like Walmart, except it's not cheap. Anywho, I went to different people in different stores, and I said, oh, wow, she's pregnant. Let me ask her if she has a doula, and tell her a little bit about what a doula is. And most of them said, yes, I have a doula, to make me shut up and leave them alone. I don't know if they really had a doula or not. They just didn't want me coming up to them. Especially now with COVID and all this stuff. You don't want strangers just coming up to you randomly. Plus, she was minding her own business. Now, I've done that to several people. I just ran up to them like, hey, do you have a doula? Do you know what a doula is? I should be your doula. Here's my card. Here's my pamphlet. Don't do that. That's annoying. Now, if you have a shirt that says, I'm a doula, I can help you, I can assist you with your labor, or I'm a doula, ask me about insert whatever, that is a conversation starter. Just keep walking by them with the I'm a doula shirt on, or say a birth support on there, because some people don't know what a doula is. And I'm most likely pronouncing it a way that most people don't pronounce it. But some people say it's a doula, and I say doula because it just feels better on my tongue. But either way, a lot of people don't know what a doula is, especially if you're in an environment that's not really health conscious. I would say in environments where people take care of their health, they most likely know about doulas, and people think of doulas as being hippies. And I know some that are, but not all of them are hippies. Actually, most of them probably aren't hippies. But if you're going into different environments, they don't know what a doula is. So you can say, I'm a doula, and they'd be like, okay, so what? What does that mean? So saying I'm a birth supporter, or I'm a postpartum supporter, whatever you want to call it. What was I saying? Tell people in a way they understand what a doula is. Because just saying I'm a doula doesn't mean that they know what a doula is, and they may not have time for you to explain it. So always have a pamphlet or something, or even a card with a tiny description of what a doula is and how it can help them briefly, because they don't want to have to read a whole book to figure out what a doula is. They should be able to look at a glance and say, oh, that's what a doula is, and that's how they can help me. So hopefully this helps you out. Hopefully I didn't ramble too much, because I tend to do that periodically. But that's how I gained my first client. I'll go over it one more time. First, I joined social media groups for doulas. Because I am a person of color, I joined doula groups for people of color, and then regular doula groups. There is a difference. And if you don't know, well, okay, there's a lot of stuff going on that's behind doula work, and it involves race. It shouldn't, but it does, and therefore there has to be groups of people of color. But first off, I joined groups full of doulas to ask them questions and to learn about what they're learning about. I joined, what else did I do? I joined a directory, And then I updated my website to add doula on there and answer a few questions on what a doula is and how they can help with labor and delivery. And that's how I gained 2 clients within the little time that I've been a doula, and the little time that I've actually tried to get doula clients. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. If you don't, that's cool. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video.